Yo, what's going on, my people? Happy fucking fight day. Happy Saturday. I'm your boy, Jay Cotto, the Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple, aka Sukasa, your home. How's everybody doing? Peace to my man, Sanctus Deuce, the alumni, my man, Fred Nava, the Master Jedi. What's going on, Mr. Nava? Good to see you, my brother. My man, Khalil, the Man of Steel. Peace to everybody, man. I hope you're enjoying your Saturdays. I know you guys are very, very anticipated for Cinnamon versus the Hoe. And we're going to get it, man. You know, I'm going to get your insights. My man, Big Ron Finkley. What's going on? What's going on, bro? Happy Saturday to you, man. Word up, man. We got good fights that are going to happen tonight. And then we're going to have this. I don't have a dog in the race, but I think Billy Joe Saunders is going to be capable. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. I would like to get everybody else's insight. I would like to know who's going for who. I'm going to be passing out the link very soon, and that's just basically it, man. For those that have just joined us, you're not late. Just got here. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into it. So the weigh-in and the stare down, very intense. You got some people that think that Canelo's gonna punch a hole through this motherfucker. Then you got some people that are actually believing that Billy Joe got into Canelo's head. Personally, these two can't stand each other. I think more Canelo can't stand Billy Joe than Billy Joe can't stand Canelo. There are rumors of fucking gypsy magic in the air. If that's true, so be it. There are so many dynamics and so many things that are being said. People are feeling certain ways as to being happy for this fight. I mean, if it's a good fight all the way through the end with no type of fuckeries, and it was actually a boxing match, then we should get it. You know what I mean? But I feel tonight is going to be a little bit of a circus. It's been said Wilder might be there. Anthony Joshua flew down there to see the fight. So it's gonna be a Cinco de Mayo type feel. That's basically what they're sharing. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Ron, for sharing, no doubt. My man Callis says, I just hope both fighters perform to the fullest of abilities. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Mini Max Boxing. What's going on, kid? Keyshawn fighting right now. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up, my brother. No doubt. I'll be passing out the links in about 5 minutes. And whoever wants to get up here, we can talk about this fight and what y'all thinking. What's your predictions? My man Carlos Papa Mendoza. What's going on, my brother? I hope everyone's all right, man. My man Mini Max Boxing. So, let me just say this. Billy Joe's been inactive, right? What's up, Jeff? My man Jeff says, I got Billy Joe on the long shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Billy Joe's been, inactive for a while, and a lot of people feel that, he's ducking. Me personally, I feel like he ducked Eubanks Jr. I feel like he ducked Eubanks Jr. I just hope that he doesn't run around the ring. I hope that he throws them hands. I hope this doesn't become a fucking hug fest. You know what I mean? Bruce goes. What's going on, Bruce? So basically, he's been inactive, and this is exactly why Canelo went for him. Because it's kind of funny on how when he was active, he was calling Canelo out. And yes, I'll give him that. He was calling Canelo out. Canelo was just ignoring this kid. I guess he feels he slowed him down. I guess Canelo feels that he's been through enough motherfuckers. Okay. My problem here is exactly what Billy Joe Saunders said, which is he's correct. A lot of motherfuckers came to lay down when they fought Canelo. And those that disagree with me, okay, you have a right to do that. But you would be wrong. Because there are more people that would agree with me on that statement than anything else or anyone else. Or would agree with me more than what the people, the number of people that would be disagreeing with me. People know this. We also know that Billy Joe was caught, right? And so was Canelo. Canelo's case is a lot more tainted. Nah, and a lot of people are going to say, you just don't like Canelo. Actually, you're right. I don't like his antics. I don't like what he's done with the sport of boxing. I thought he'd be better than this, but you know what I mean? And I'm just to a point where now I'm just like, okay, well, if he picked Billy Joe now, is Billy Joe capable of actually pulling anything off? Yes, he can, but that's the problem. How long? Well, actually, this is the problem. How long can he pull that off if he is going to pull anything off in that ring? You see, lots of conditioning, lots of strength conditioning. Billy Joe has undergone, and you can see that he put in that hard work. Will he be successful? Don't fucking know. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you guys, yo, he's gonna be fast. Because the man's been inactive. There's going to be rust there. I'll give it to Canelo's team. Canelo is very intelligent as to what Mayweather would be when it comes to the fight selection. We're choosing the people who are active or inactive. I mean, a lot of people want to praise him. Oh, he fought Kovalev. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, take a look at the last time Kovalev fought. Oh, he fought fucking Fielding. What the fuck was that all about? Couldn't stay at 160. 160 where there were other people waiting for him to fight. Now, of course, you got the Charlo on the other side talking shit about Billy Joe was scared. Well, you don't see Charlo retracting now. Of course not. A lot of these guys are going to put their fucking 2 senses into something that's going to be something big. So that way, they can have their name at least intertwined with this event or the event that's there. Look at Clarissa Shields. We don't give a fuck what she thinks, but she put her 2 cents in as to what was happening with this fucking Jake Paul, whatever the fuck his name is, and fucking Circus Mayweather. See, so when you look at Canelo, and I'm not down in this fight. I'm not. These are just facts. When you look at this fight should have been made about fucking 5 years ago, bro. I'm serious. 5 years ago. 5 fucking years ago. Who agrees with me on that? Jonathan Garcia, what's going on? My man Carlos Mendoza says they better announce this AJ and Fury fight after the fight. Well, let's see what happens, bro. Like I said, I don't have my hopes high. I don't really give a fuck if they do or don't, brother. No, I'm not saying it in a sarcastic way, but I'm saying it towards them because you already know where I stand with this AJ and fucking Fury fight. I said don't pay attention to it. So if you heard rumors about them announcing it, I'm going into this fight just watching this fight and just logging the fuck off right after the fight. I'm not even going to stick around for the announcement. If there is an announcement, I'll catch it on YouTube later on when I'm trying to YouTube surfing, or maybe when I wake up in the morning and I happen to YouTube surf, or it comes up on my phone. Fine, but I'm not going to wait around. That shit is like breaking up with a girl knowing it's your fault, right? And you want a second chance, and she tells you, "I'll call you at 7 o'clock." Or I'll call you at 10 o'clock with my answer, and you just pacing, your whole day's uncomfortable because you're just waiting with the butterflies in your stomach. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you do is you tell that bitch, listen, you call me when you call me. You know what I'm saying? I know I fucked up. I apologize. If you want to give it a second chance, fine. If you don't, even if you want the second chance, you still don't show the desperate measures. Don't show these motherfuckers your hand, son. I understand, but I'm not going for this shit. Ronald says, I feel that Canelo's just been too busy. He gonna hurt Saunders as soon as he starts his combinations. Yeah, I can agree with that, bro. I can agree with that, Ron. Khalil says, I know I'm sick of the shenanigans. Sign the contract and get it on. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Khalil. Exactly. Jonathan says, this fight, it should have happened a long time ago. Exactly, bro. It should have happened like 5 years ago, bro. You know what I mean? I just said, hey, it should have happened a long time ago. Ronald says, agreed. All these guys at 154 to 160 should have been mixed it up. Yep, from US. Yep, definitely. And UK. Exactly. Exactly. And if you guys take a good look, see, this is why I like British boxing. I like British boxing, bro. I'm not going to front. Because they fight. These guys are warriors, real warriors, bro. If anything, they held down boxing for the past, a couple of years now. That's exactly why boxing's still on the map. But motherfuckers want to think it was Deontay Wilder. No, it wasn't Deontay Wilder. No, it wasn't Spence Jr., bro. It was motherfuckers like AJ, motherfuckers like Hearn, who show motherfuckers how to collaborate with fucking Bob Arum at certain points. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. The US ain't doing it right. That's why everybody is more towards, they got the Zone app. You know what I mean? They're more towards Matchroom Boxing. More fighters from Britain are being talked about than American fighters, except for the special ones that are out there. What's up, Mark Parisi Jr.? What's going on, my bro? I hope everything's good, brother. Ralph Unreal, what's good, kid? My man from New York. So I just feel, me personally, I feel what Billy Joe said, and to a certain extent. I don't agree with everything he said. But when he said that motherfuckers that fought Canelo as of late just came to lay down. It's a fact. It's a fact. People that are gonna argue with me, yo, check this out. But he fought Kovalev, right? He fought Kovalev. Did Kovalev fight back? Knowing that Kovalev is a fucking fighter. Look at that fight. A smaller nigga neutralized him, but he couldn't neutralize a nigga at 160 like Gennady Golovkin. Really? Really? Me personally, I think Canelo's a fraud. Yes, he can fight. Yes, he hits hard. Yes, he can. He knocked past tense niggas out. This time, for me, it's just too. It's too suspect. You know what I mean? Mark Parisi says, my man Mark says, Canelo by decision, Saunders, I don't give him much of a chance. All is well, my friend, no doubt. He goes, Billy has a point, but now let's see how he performs. Yeah, definitely. But motherfuckers came to lay down when they fought Canelo and, these prior fights. But it's okay. Because I feel that he might, I'm telling you, even though Billy Joe Saunders may lose tonight, he is going to touch Canelo the way nobody has seen Canelo get touched. It's just a feeling I got. I'm not solidifying that, but it's just a feeling. Hold on, I gotta let my dog out. Hold on, guys. Gotta let my dog out. Sorry. So and let's see, Carlos says, I think Cinnamon versus Billy Ho is at the right time. Both at the top of the game, both champions. I mean, Billy Joe was a nobody 5 years ago. Was he even a champion? Yeah, he's been a champ for a minute. I think after the Eubanks fight, bro, he was fighting a bit. He laid off a bit. You know what I mean? That's when it should have been made. As a matter of fact, Canelo should have fought Billy Joe before he fought GGG, right? And GGG should have fought Billy Joe either when Canelo got suspended for using clenbuterol, which still stands to me and every other fucking fight fan out there. You know what I mean? While Canelo was there, or after the second fight, Gennady Golovkin should have fought Billy Joe. But at the same time, Billy Joe wanted to be inactive. Remember what I said. Remember what you guys remember. Billy Joe was a fucking cover girl and held that hostage title for a minute. This is why I really can't respect his undefeated record, because he had parts of doing that as to just laying the fuck back and being inactive. Of course, if you're inactive, you're going to have longevity with an O, because you ain't fighting nobody. You're just sitting there. So whatever boost, whatever skill, whatever he's learned, Billy Joe, that is, tonight, I hope he executes it correctly. I really do. And I hope he really did get in Canelo's head. Because to tell you the truth, I think he really did get in Canelo's head. Yes, Bruce goes. Yes, Bruce. I think Billy did get in Canelo's head. Mark says, if Billy outpoints him and gets fucked up, it just throws more stones at Canelo. Listen, if Billy Joe puts on a performance like Mayweather did, not the same way, but to the point that every fight fan, even his fucking fans, know, like they did with the first GGG fight, bro, you lost that. Thank you. You lost that fight. You lost that fight. And they're going to walk around and say, no, I'm the best. I'm the best. No, bro. Then, yeah, and everybody should have nothing else to say except for Canelo's a fucking fraud and the judges. And yes, and he's dirty, son. He a dirty nigga, dog. And nobody, then this is where they should make a street. This is where fighters should say, listen, this nigga right here, bro, there's no beating this nigga. There is no beating this guy. I bet you if I knocked him out, bro, the ref would disqualify me and say I used my fucking elbow. There's no beating this guy because he's with the system. They have an agenda with this guy. So Billy Joe, if he's going to try to outpoint him, he better knock him down at least once or twice during these 12 rounds, bro, and box him convincingly. This is what I'm just saying. You know, this is what I just say. You know, Mark Paris says, stylistically, I believe David Benavidez gives him the best fight. I think Canelo Plant gets I think Khalid Plant gets stopped. Plant makes too many amateurish mistakes. True. Antonio Mosley, what's going on, brother? My man Fred Nava, he says, I can't respect any aspect of this shit show because that's exactly what it is, a shit show. WWE special, no doubt, bro. Doesn't matter if Billy shows amazing defense. The judges are owned. Right. Well said, bro. Well said, Fred. No doubt, brother. Bro, there's no beating this guy. Look how they almost robbed motherfucking Mayweather. Remember that little scorecard there? Remember that shit? And Mayweather said, what? And Mayweather gave him a boxing fucking lesson. A masterclass, bro. He gave him a Howard Cosell fucking lecture, son. It's a boxing masterclass. A boxing lesson, let's just say. Busted his ass. Amongst others, Lara was very elusive. This is why I don't respect Canelo. Brothers like me, brothers like my man Fred Nava, and many others. We don't respect Canelo because we know he's a fucking plant. Okay, what we mean by plant is he's in there to be a serial-faced fucking fighter. I talk to you guys about this all the time. I even point out to where you can see Kovalev waiting for that shot to fucking fall down, son. Okay? You can see it as clear as fucking day. You mean to tell me that Canelo is going to be considered the best Mexican fighter, but he hasn't fought guys that he was supposed to fight at 160. He hasn't closed the division yet. Hasn't fully unified anything. He's talking about 4 different weight classes. Is this the way that we're gonna measure motherfuckers now? This is the way we're gonna measure stuff. See, because you had Bivol who said, bro, I'll come down to 168 and fight you. Why is Canelo running like Speedy Gonzalez, bro? Andale, hija, wepa. My man is gone, son. Bivol said that shit quick. Bro, I'll come down to 168. What's up? And what happened? Canelo did the Mexican hat dance, bounced on motherfucker. I'll see you later. No, going up, going down. Canelo's a fucking elevator, bro, in boxing. Goes up, then goes up, then now he's coming down. Okay, fine. Now you're over here super middleweight. Fine. You want to impress me, Canelo? Fight Bivol. Let a motherfucker transition from another weight class to come fight you, bro. Not coming up, coming down. At least do that. Because Bivol's in the conversation. Bivol is in this fucking conversation. Whether you Canelmos like it or not. Mark says, Canelo will fight Bitter Beef when he starts to decline. Yup, he's pushing 36. My gut says Canelo fights him by 2020. Probably. Know what I'm saying? Antonio says, nothing much. One major thing Canelo has over Saunders, which is experience. In other words, he's more seasoned. Yeah, I give him that. You know, I give him that. Of course, he's the veteran. He's the ring vet. You know, Ronald says, yeah, Saunders did look great in weigh-in. I mean, you could tell he put in a lot, but what you put in the look. Sometimes what you do in the gym, what you work on, the game plan, and on top of the other scientific stuff as to, making sure you gain weight and you have the proper nutrients and, you're totally balanced all around. Besides all that shit, bro, what's up, Mr. Popo? What's going on, kid? Like, you can look great at a weigh-in. You can look and just really, really touch up your skills during the 2.5 to 3 months build up and preparation for the fight. But it's not most of the time, bro, that everything that you worked on is going to work. It's going to be displayed. Sometimes things that you worked on won't even happen in this fight. It might happen in the next fight where whatever you're supposed to do in that fight and you didn't do in the last fight, your body's muscle memory, your whole, but it will probably come out as to a reflex. You see, there's different things, and most of these guys don't understand that when you put in, if you got one fight and you put in the work and certain combinations, certain drills that you worked on, and everything that you worked on the game plan didn't work in the first fight with the fight that you actually prepared for, that's going to be added on. And it's gonna and what you didn't do. Remember, I said muscle memory. What you didn't do as to put up a certain defense at a certain spot in the next fight. What you were supposed to do in the last fight that you didn't do, you're gonna do it in this fight. This is what's wrong, and this is why Billy Joe Saunders just may get knocked the fuck out in the early rounds. Because we also got, it's not even respecting Canelo. We have to respect the word. What's the word, bro? What's the word? Active. Active. Now, Canelo has just been fighting, but has anybody fought back? Canelo has been fighting. Yes, he's been consistent. But what has he learned? What has he gotten from what has he gained from the opposition? It's not like if he was Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson was able to maneuver his way to knock motherfuckers out that were up to par, right? That were supposedly better than him, seasoned, right? So now when you see that in this here with Canelo, it's different. You can't look at Kovalev like if he was at his prime and he fought an old fucking Kovalev, he took that opportunity because he knew, and Kovalev just fucking laid down, son. Most of these fighters laid the fuck down, son. You guys gotta understand, bro. There's gimmicks in boxing now. And I'm sorry to tell you. And if you knew this, excellent. Excellent. What's up, Canelo Alvarez? You know, Mark Antonio says Canelo is a natural 175-pounder, but cuts down in weight for lighter divisions. Yep, Canelo is a good fighter, but people compare his title run to Henry Armstrong, who was undisputed, who was undisputed and beat bigger men. Yes, Antonio Mosley. That's what I'm saying. This is what I always speak of here. They give fucking credentials. Canelo ain't even worked that hard to even be compared to this man here, dog. The motherfuckers he's fighting was not the same opposition. Now, is that fair, Jedi? I mean, they were born in different timelines. Well, this is what I mean. If boxing really fucking evolved, then why are motherfuckers better? Why aren't they Super Saiyans at this fucking point? For Christ's sake, you still got Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fucking y'all up in pay-per-views. How are legends from the past, old men, bro, the geriatric fucking department boxers coming out here and scraping you young motherfuckers who are lazy, don't know how to fucking sell, don't do nothing, talk to my manager this, oh, I'm my own manager that, but then when you're confronted with the truth, yeah, speak to my manager, get the fuck out of here, bro. How is it that these guys sold more? These guys only showed up once in how many years? 15 fucking years, one, and the other one, 2-3 years. Bro, these guys got on a motherfucking pay-per-view and scraped you young niggas. Everybody. Sold more than anybody. If Mike Tyson was to issue a challenge to Wilder, do you know that shit would break pay-per-view records because people will want to see Wilder get his fucking, what's going on, Tony O'Reilly? Because people will want to see Wilder get his fucking face pushed back by Tyson for talking that shit, saying that he would have fucked Tyson up in 86 and Tyson ain't fighting the Hall of Famers, but yet it's 4 and counting. This is what I'm saying. So when it comes to the hype behind Canelo Alvarez, I'm not impressed because if my man Fred Nava is not impressed. A lot of people aren't impressed. And look, the viewership just went down because motherfuckers don't like what I'm saying. And watch everything that I'm saying tonight show right the fuck up in that ring like it always does. What's up, Jonathan? Because I want to see Tyson. I want to see Tyson Wilder now, no doubt, right? My man Mark says Sergey sold out and got a check, and Callum didn't use his jab or size. Yeah, they laid down, brother. You're exactly correct, bro. Carlos says Canelo versus Charlo Bivol. Those are the fights. I want better beef. think it's too late. Now better be getting old. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Antonio says, I gotta agree. Canelo recent opponents was too scared, and they was top ranked opponents in the world, just mandatories for alphabet titles. Well, they weren't scared. They just took a dive, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. In the real world, Kovalev would have fucked Canelo up, dog. Look, man. Look, stop trying to make that fight seem like the bigger man was neutralized. He was scared to hit Canelo. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You could tell that in the beginning of the from round one all the way to whenever the fuck he let Canelo hit him, bro. Kovalev was shooting sloppy shots on purpose. Didn't use his jab like he usually does. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Canelo did no. What's up, Mr. Doc? Canelo did nothing in that fight, and I keep telling you, right before he popped him once, you can tell it was a fucking laydown, son. Look at Kovalev looking right at the punch, lowers his guard, and lets Canelo and Canelo doesn't even smash him hard. Enough to the point that you could tell he tried to make it look stylistically and give it a little twist, uppercut, and pause, and then back up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys are fucking crazy. Hey, Nina, what's going on, buddy? I hope everyone's okay, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. You know, Andres says Canelo's hiding out at 168. Yup, to avoid Charlo and the light heavyweights. I mean, like I said, Bivol. See, I don't look. Nobody's scared of the Charlos, right? I say it like this: the Charlos are one that they talk shit about opponents. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. And then when it's time to do it, they won't do it. Just like they did with Demetrius Andre. The problem is that Demetrius Andre is playing it smart because he's still on their ass. They moved up. He moved up. He's chasing them. He's really, really chasing them. He's really, really chasing them. And Nina, thank you for that. Thank you very much, buddy. Ronald says, yeah, early prospect fight. What up? You know, Mark says the modern era of opponents are nowhere the level of the guys of the past. That's from the dives. That's from the drive as champions and accomplishments. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mark, my brother. Yes, sir. Carlos says, Jeff says this fight is gonna be good, I think. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. This is what I'm saying. Like, for some people, like a Sugar Ray Leonard, when he came back and beat Hagler, right? Hagler was active. Matter of fact, before that was Mugabe. He was very, very. That was a great fucking fight. That's the problem. That's the problem. Let's break this down scientifically now. Canelo has gone up and down in weight, right? Up and down in weight. Canelo has yet to run into muscle fatigue. Now he's fighting at 168. Losing that. What's up, Tommy Donio? He says cinnamon late stoppage. No doubt, Tommy. I feel you. Doc says, I got time for Jamel. He one fight away from undisputed. Yeah, I mean, but the thing with Jamel is he's gotta fight some good, credible opponent. Sanctus, what's going on, brother? The alumni. What do they do, G? All right, what we do, bro? How you doing, brother? Everybody say what's up to Sanctus and Tommy Donahue, no doubt. And people got to understand, man. You know, disrespecting. It's just we see the facade. We've seen the gimmick. We see the gimmick, especially when, oh, yeah, look, this whole thing started was Mayweather basically passed the torch to Canelo and said, yeah, he's the next face of boxing. He going to be the new face of boxing. After that, Golden Boy, Fisher De La Hoya ran with that shit. And now they're really, really putting into it where they feel like they need another Floyd Mayweather to really, really, like, yeah, the fighting is real, but at the same time, the timing is off, the fighters are off, the judges are bought in this particular case. Hey, what's up, Richard? What's going on, brother? I hope you're feeling better, my brother. I hope you're feeling better. You're in my prayers, kid. You know what I'm saying? Mark says, Kovalev would have knocked out Canelo. This isn't no Marvin and Hagler moving up. Yep, to fight Dwight Braxton. Exactly, brother. That's what I'm saying. Like If Kovalev would have been real, son, as old as he was, Kovalev would have fucking. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they gave this man money to just not do nothing, and that's exactly what he did. Nothing. Nothing. Go look at the fight again. Go look at it again if you like. I was streaming right now and show you exactly where I'm talking about the knockout, that you could tell that this was and exactly how from round one Kovalev wasn't even throwing correctly. He was just throwing like, okay, let's get this shit over with. I got to work all the way to the round that we said we're gonna. Right? There are a lot of people that bet that Canelo will knock him out in the late rounds. That's exactly what he did. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is all about people that are bet. This is why I hate people that bet. No disrespect to my brothers who bet, but this is why it's fucked up. See, you two are helping the fucking propaganda machine. This is why I don't bet at all. Because when you start betting, son, and you bet for this mother, like especially a con man like this, what do, bro? You shift the odds for a nigga like Billy Joe, who would actually outbox this motherfucker, who actually will beat this motherfucker. What would happen? He would be exactly what may happen tonight. Robbed. Shunned to the side, pushed to the side, and we're supposed to eat it, just like we did with the fucking Biden votes and everything else in the real world. Here, take this. This is the truth, which is not. And swallow it. That's how it is. We're setting it up like that. I don't care. Shut up. That's what they're doing to us. That's why I don't bet. No disrespect to my fellow brothers who bet, but you're also helping out this propaganda machine, dog. If you really talk about boxing and you betting, dog, listen, you got to take a good look at yourself. Start looking at that man in the mirror. Because when you do shit like that, you are really swaying the odds to the next nigga to fucking. It's retarded. And if Canelo's got the highest today, son, I'm telling you, bro, all Canelo got to do is stay inside, and the judges are gonna give it to him. This is why I say this motherfucker better box him from the outside. Mr. Doc says, I don't know, man. I think Kovalev was drained. What I've always heard was Kovalev had to disagree to a rehydration clause and a non-disclosure disagreement to fight Cannoli. Exactly. Now think about this, Doc. The fight agreement. What do you think was in there? Exactly. See, that's where they set the fights up. This is what I'm saying. What's up, Joe? It says Canelo starts the fight with 7-8 rounds. Yep. You know what I'm saying? This Doc says, I think the draw is a good bet tonight at 8-1. Just make sure you only bet money you can afford to lose. Yeah, that too. But like I said, this is why I don't really like, because when you got the money machine behind it, bro, and the money machine's behind Canelo, and Canelo convincingly gets outboxed but not dropped, they're gonna give it to fucking Canelo, bro, because of that. This is why I don't understand how people can say betting has nothing to do with boxing, but yet betting has to do a lot with boxing. It can't be. It's either or, bro. It can't be both at the same time, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. We know that the outcomes of most matches that are big comes from that most of the time. So this is why I'm not. You know what I'm saying. Not really fucking around, bro, with this shit, bro. Me personally, Now a lot of people are saying that they'd like Billy Joe to win tonight. So would I. So would I. So would I. And I hope it does. I don't have a dog in the race. I really don't. But I hope it does. I hope it does happen for one simple reason. I would like to see Canelo lose for real. In a real fight. See, the only guys that were undefeated in our era that we've seen in our eyes are the ones that stopped and made themselves undefeated. You got a Floyd Mayweather who still could have been fighting till now. I mean, he's talking about he wants to take Jake Paul and his brother at the same time in one night, right? So why is it that you can't fight a Terrence Bud Crawford or Spence Jr. or anything like that? Why could you stick around? Manny Pacquiao did it, and he's older than you, I think, right? So what I think, I said, I'm not really sure, but I think. So what's the problem? Exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean. Sanctus says, Usher Kovalev wasn't drained, in my opinion. He was paid. Yep, not to hurt Canelo and take that. Exactly, bro. Sanctus, we know what it is, bro. We know exactly what it is, bro. Listen, how can people actually hear the fucking news of a testing agency bringing down clenbuterol levels for everybody else just to make Canelo forgivable. No. See, we are the ones that have the real power. So everybody who loves Canelo can say, no, but he was forgiven. Ain't no such thing as forgiven. He went through the suspension. So if that's the case, then don't you think that the 2 fights with Canelo, don't you think that he owes Gennady Golovkin one more fight? If that's the case, speaking with the logic that your motherfuckers are trying to bring, think about this now. This nigga's a pure fucking fraud. And tonight, if I don't see sweat coming off the face or a cut over his eye with that same punch that Billy Joe may get knocked out with tonight, bro, and the shit looks like some fucking Mike Tyson punch out, falling down looking motherfucker, bro, I'm calling it. I don't care how everybody, niggas can unsubscribe, niggas could call me delusional, niggas could say whatever you want, but this delusional nigga is always right. Always right. Mark says that doesn't happen. I've been in the ring. No, the ring. No bigger is ever afraid to mix it up. Hold on, let me get this shit here. Is ever afraid to mix it up with a guy naturally smaller, especially if they're a knockout artist. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Kovalev had everything over that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Over everything. Mark says, he also says, you tell me why a power puncher didn't throw one power shot against a smaller man. Right. Exactly, brother. Exactly. You see? Mark, Fred, Sanctus, we know, bro. We know. Ronald says, Canelo power makes me think it's a stoppage, but I think, but it could be wrong if Billy Joe Saunders can push him back. Mark also says, that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, he said that earlier. I'm sorry. I'm catching up. Here we go. Ronald says, yeah, Kovalev fight was an advanced cherry pick. Antonio says, this should be illegal. The bigger man shouldn't be handicapped, so the smaller man to have a chance. Exactly. Keep it fair. If guys like Armstrong can fight bigger men without them draining, why can't Canelo? Exactly. Mark says, I never get any more. The sport is too wishy-washy. Yes, sir. My man Joe 56 says, the only way Canelo takes an L is if someone puts him to sleep, and that's hard to do. He got the decision automatically. Yep. Exactly. Or if they knock him down at least two or three times, within those 12 rounds. If it's spread out, if he knocks him down, let's say in the 3rd, then he knocks him down somewhere in the 8th, and then he gets knocked down in the 10th, or if he knocks him down in the 3rd and in the 8th, and then he continues to box and outpoints him, they still would give that shit to Canelo. It's ridiculous, just like they did with Wilder. What, 2 knockdowns on Fury? But yeah, Fury was outpointing this motherfucker. So 2 knockdowns win the fight? Really? What about the other rounds when this motherfucker wasn't really doing anything? I understand if it took him 2 times to knock him down, the second time he didn't get up, but the man got up and continued to outpoint him, even though those didn't matter because it was already Wilder's round. But I'm just saying, what happened to this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. It's fucking ridiculous. Jeff says the judges' scorecards is a whole other fight. Yep. Yo, no doubt, bro. You ain't kidding, bro. Jeff says Cove was playing pity pat. Yes, he was, man. Ron Flicky says Keyshawn Davis is wild, and he going for Billy Joe Saunders too. All right, that's what's up. Boxing Jedi tonight's gonna be crazy. I hope so, bro. Sanctus says, can you imagine Mike Tyson not hitting B-Hop? Wow, imagine that, Sanctus. Whoa, that would be crazy, bro. That would be cool. We would be like, yo, we already know something was wrong there. We already know something was wrong. We already know. We would already know. Mike Tyson got paid to hold back. Know what I'm saying? Let me see. Sanctus says, if Canelo slips and twists his ankle, BJ's will have a point deducted, right? Right? They say it was Billy. It's crazy. Mark says, money means more than the respect for their profession. I'm sorry, but you're a scumbag if you lay down to boost another career. These guys aren't starving for cash. They just have no soul. That's true, bro. That's very true. That's very true because I'm going to tell you something right now. Regardless, the era's changed. Regardless, the what's up, my man Tony Boswell, my brother, no doubt. Says much respect to Jedi and the chat. Headed to the stadium tonight. Word up, brother. Enjoy that fight. Keep me posted if you can. You know, that's what's up. Have fun tonight, my brother. My man Tony Boswell going to the fights. No doubt. So now you got this era now where I call it the entitled era. Got motherfuckers like Mauricio Suleiman who is not supposed to look. Sanctioning bodies aren't supposed to favor any fighters, bro. You see, this is what's stupid to me are the fight fans and the fighters themselves who actually think that the sanctioning bodies are doing them a big favor by making more of these fucking trinkets. But then this is how they fuck you twice. They either fuck you over if you ain't fighting correctly on your ranking, right? Or if you are a champion, they hit you with those sanctioning fees. What's up, Eddie Val? What's going on, bro? I hope everything's okay, my brother. Right? So these sanctioning bodies don't really they're out to make money. They're not really respectable the way they used to be when Suleiman Sr. was running that shit. Suleiman Sr., that's where all the greats held those fucking titles, and before that. Titles get upgraded. Sanctioning bodies were made. Why doesn't anyone respect these sanctions? Because the sanctioning bodies can be silenced with what? Cha-ching, paper. Easily. Eddie Val says, Canelo getting knocked down 2-3 times won't happen till he 40 plus nowadays. At 168, 175, 38, 39, still elite level. Goes Canelo won't get rocked till he fight type like light heavyweights. Word up, right? Sanctus, WBC, we birthed Canelo. That's a good one, bro. I'm just saying. There's a lot of fuckery. There's a lot of fuckery that you can see that Canelo has been favored and has been pushed. I'm sorry if you guys that are Canelo fans don't like what you're hearing, but you are the same guys that were saying and talking truths on Mayweather when we found out about Mayweather's bullshit, right? And everybody else up there who got caught with drugs. So now the Canelo fans don't want to fucking admit that Canelo was a drug cheater, but since he's behind the fucking money machine, the money machine is exactly what pardoned him and is trying to make him look good, but it's already done. The damage is done because it's on the records book that him and everybody else that you try to forgive and fucking lower their testing levels to make them look like everybody's getting pardoned because it was wrong on our behalf, and even Canelo is a bunch of bullshit, son. Okay? A bunch of fucking bullshit. You're all down for the money. And this is why y'all can get excited about this fight all you want. I'm not trying to kill your killjoy. But a brother like myself, dog, I see a lot of fuckeries with Canelo. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I hope Billy Joe Saunders is really about his talk. Because I'm going to tell you, if tonight he gets knocked out in the early rounds, I'm talking third round, son. This motherfucker is totally dead to me, dog. I already disliked him. From him being a cover girl and holding that title for so long and not really doing anything. And when you came back, you look magnificent against who, bro? Can you look that way tonight? Against someone elite, dog? Because I could say that fighters took dives on Canelo, but at the same time, I can also say that Canelo has paved his way to where the fuck he's at. So just like everybody else was saying, oh, Mayweather can have easy fights. Well, Canelo can have easy fights too against niggas that are fucking hard by just paying the money and them not fucking going hard on this nigga. This is what I'm saying. Everybody could believe everybody else's bullshit. But when it comes to this motherfucker, Everybody disagrees. Everybody can't see it. Everybody's like, oh no, not Canelo. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I can't wait. Just like they silenced Thomas Hauser. Because he's exposed every fucking huge athlete. And he exposed Floyd Mayweather and they silenced him. It's a lot of bullshit out here. John McQueen, what's going on? He goes, virtually impossible to get a decision on Canelo. You got to knock him out to win. Exactly. Jeff says, hell yeah, Tony. Oh, okay, that's your. And Tony says, Alphabet commissions purposely made new titles, divisions just for money. Yup. And yup. And so they can easily change the rankings for a certain champion. For example, Wilder was given Brazil, not White. Exactly. And I know what you're talking about, Antonio, because I was putting this shit in everybody's ear that there's a 9-month rematch clause. This nigga got his rematch, what, a year and a half, 2 years later? That's fucking retarded. So yeah, favoritism there is such thing now. Yeah, I mean, it's there. Mark says, you have to put them away. Benavidez, Bivol, Beterbiev are the only ones I can see winning. If they don't dive or freeze. Yeah, exactly. Sanctus says, Vanis Morrison was the WBC #1 ranked fighter at 154. They fucked him over and let Matthew Hatton, a welterweight, fight Canelo for the vacant Juan Manuel title. JMW title. WBC is Canelo's career co-promoter. Hell yeah, bro. Tony says, I got a feeling there's going to be an upset. Much respect. Stay safe and always thank you for all the great conversation and opinions on these fighters. No doubt, my brother Tony. Have a good fight. Have a good time at the fights, brother. Definitely get in contact soon, my brother. Ronald says, I just put my bullshit aside for Canelo. I only like that he moves around in weight classes. I wish other boxers did it more. I don't know, man, because like I said, you can't really measure a fighter. You can't really measure. So now it's going to be what? Fighters just moving different divisions now? Okay, you gain a title, now you move up to the next division and just fight what? The champion? It's kind of whack because now the guys that are in that division, they're being pushed down now because the former champion of the other division moving up gets pushed in front of them. And then when he wins the title, he vacates it, fucking up their chance again. This is why I don't respect that moving up weight classes just for the title shit. That shit is whack, bro. That shit is whack and it's bad for the sport. Very, very bad for the sport. It's terrible. Mark says the entitlement era is a great way to describe it. Hell yeah, brother. The entitlement era, no doubt. No doubt. Unrivaled Mark. Unrivaled Boxing Talk. My man Mark is in the building. He says, I got cannoli. No doubt. No doubt. I feel that Billy Joe is going to do some things, bro. Is going to do some things. I personally think, I don't think Billy Joe's going to win, but I think he's going to knock Canelo down for the first time. You know what I'm saying? He's going to knock Canelo down, dog. I just got that feeling. He ain't going to knock him out, but he's going to knock him down one round. Canelo may win by knockout. Canelo may pick up, the punch rate and start punching this motherfucker in his face. But at the same time, Boxing Lounge, what's going on, brother? But at the same time, yeah. Oh, Boxing Lounge. No disrespect, brother, but I didn't see the donation, so you might want to look into that, man. Make sure they don't rob your money. Just giving you a heads up because last live you told me that you donated, so I want to make sure that your money either gets here or comes back to you, my brother. So go check it out. Hold on for a second. I got my nephew talking to me. Hold on. Yeah, so Ron says, don't forget about to smash the like button. Definitely smash the like buttons. Welcome everybody. No doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, man, don't understand, bro. Like there are gimmicks in boxing. There are so many gimmicks in fucking boxing, bro. So many gimmicks in boxing. And there are a lot of fighters who are with that shit. And this is exactly why we're getting what we're getting now. This is why we're getting what we're getting now. So the way I see it, this fight, however it goes, I hope you guys enjoy it. I sound like a bitter old man. Yes, I do. It's because the sport of boxing for me is not the sport of boxing, and it's fucked up. And unless Billy Joe Saunders actually fucking puts on a boxing clinic tonight, stays evasive and elusive, bro, sticks and move, and actually performs the sweet science of hit and not get hit and outbox this motherfucker the same way Floyd Mayweather Jr. did, son, we will never have a pure fucking boxing match unless it's coming from other guys who are trying to do it like we've seen in the past. In this era, that's the best it gets. And I'm not putting your moods down. No. Keep the fighting spirit. But me, I come from a different era. And when I sit down and I watch the hype up and the build up for this shit, bro, I'm just like, bro, I don't feel it. I don't know how you guys are able to conjure up the fight night spirit. Because I can't seem to conjure it up. Because I know what's to come. Especially when it's with this motherfucking Canelo character. Everybody's not going to leave satisfied, except for those that believe in his bullshit. If Billy Joe wins, I just might catch a little singe in the adrenaline pocket and say, wow, okay, now Canelo's got to really fight now. Now, if Billy Joe wins tonight, Canelo gets reduced. Not drastically, but he gets reduced. Your titles get taken. You are now a contender. This fucking money machine. You are not side A, regardless your name is bigger. No more. Sometimes you got to take things away from kids who take advantage, right? The same thing in boxing. Sometimes, bro, God put somebody in the way to take away your fucking straps, bro, to either straight look, it's happened to the best of them. Mike Tyson, what happened? Lost almost everything. Why? Because he stopped paying attention. He stopped being hungry. He stopped being Mike Tyson. And he let the money get to him. And it continues. It's the same lesson now. The only thing is that these guys are doing it in a different way. Look at Errol Spence Jr. Almost lost him. He almost lost himself. Why? For doing the same thing Mike Tyson did and not paying attention, son. You guys don't understand in this era. This is why Mike Tyson don't party. He don't do that shit. Nigga, gotta understand, bro. A fighter's life. People don't understand. How the fuck can Manny Pacquiao come back? Go away, come back. Go away, come back. Simple. My man is focused. My man is a fighter. When you're a fighter, you can go and do whatever you want and come back and turn it on like a switch. It's all in your soul, in your heart, and who you are. The pedigree and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Greater Rome? My man, Stephen, what's going on, brother? God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying? It turns on like a switch. You're supposed to have that in you. So this is why I say, when Sugar Ray Leonard took a sabbatical and retired 3 times, I was glad he did it because he didn't feel it. When you don't feel it, what happens? Look what happened to Mike Tyson just fighting for money. Almost tarnished his whole career, everything that he did. Because he want to go in there and just fight it. And even admitting to us, I just don't feel it anymore. I don't feel it. I'm just fighting for the money now. It was a heartbreak for us, but the man got to eat. And we knew that when Mike Tyson was fighting these motherfuckers, we knew that he wasn't going to win. But we always waited for that combination that he would throw that would somehow disorientate motherfuckers at the late stage that he was in when he did win some fights. When he was past his fucking prime, because Mike Tyson really did not have a prime. I keep repeating this shit and people don't fucking listen. They keep saying he has a prime. Mike Tyson was locked up 4 years. That was his prime. And those 4 years are like 8 fucking years. Can we please stop saying Mike Tyson had a fucking prime? Mike Tyson had no fucking prime. His prime was robbed from him. This is why he was bitter. This is why he was mad. This is why every boxing fan that knew boxing knew they fucked Mike up, man. And I'll even say it. Bruce Seldon laid down for Mike Tyson. Peter McNeely really got fucked up. But Bruce Seldon, who possibly could have beaten Mike Tyson at that time, dog, laid down for him. Bro, he stood there, he looked up, he didn't even get hit clean, and he took his mouthpiece out. Gimmicks in boxing. There is such thing. My man Truth Mac, T Mac, what's going on, bro? You know what I mean? I'm not down in nobody's, but what I am doing here is preparing you. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm fucking wrong, no doubt. I'll even say, yo, it was a great fight card. I was wrong. Canelo really did punch the fucking DNA off this dude. I seen it. Yes. There was actually a concussed fucking sound coming from it. And the blood is sweat. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to see this shit where he's tapping niggas on the shoulder and the ear, and these niggas just turning into his punches. This nigga want to do it stylistically, and come up with a twist like he did with Kovalev and Rocky Fielding, and get the fuck out of here, bro. This is fucking ridiculous. No doubt, Sanctus. Yeah, he had one hell of a left hook, bro. No doubt. You know? So this is what I mean. Gimmicks in boxing. You gotta have a real good eye to know what the fuck is going on in that ring, and if these niggas are really there to fight. Greater Rome says, I thought Corona got you, Jay, my man. I'm so glad that you're okay. I'm good, brother. Rona got me a couple of months back. A couple of people that I know, some of my family members too. Motherfuckers were all up, bro, everybody's young. Don't look, I'ma say I don't give a fuck if YouTuber don't get vaccinated. I'm so mad at my fucking wife because I'm concerned about her fucking health. And she already got both of them, and she's okay. She's fine. But it's just the point, son. Like, I feel that's the mark of the beast, dog. And it's like, I hope God forgives a man if that it is. But me personally, I'm not going for it. I beat it. I'm good. Everybody else beat it. We good. No fucking. We don't need none of that. If you already had it, you're immune to it. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you. It's just like chicken pox. You don't need the fucking chicken pox vaccination if you already was riddled with fucking chicken pox. It's very rare that people that are older get chicken pox at second time, or maybe the third. That's because they got a weak immune system. And you would know if you got a weak immune system if you're sniffling all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? You're pissing real yellow. Your kidneys fucking hurt. Your lower back hurts all the time. Your eyes are running. You got this on and off fever. You'll know when you're fucked up and your immune system is really fighting something. If you got tonsils still, just touch the tonsils on the other. If you don't, what you do is touch your throat. Mark says, thanks, Ron, for the update. No doubt. 4th round. Got Castro winning so far. Mark says, I'm with you, Jay. I'm from the old school. I'm watching it, but far from pumped. Exactly. Like us guys, bro, we're not really pumped for this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Even when we watch the fight, and if Billy Joe Saunders putting that ass whooping on Canelo, I'm still not going to be pumped up, bro, because the fight's not over. And when it is over, and even though Canelo would have gotten his fucking face pumped in and all that shit, and we know that Billy Joe won if it goes to the judges. This is why. Can somebody please look up the name of the judges? Because if CJ Ross or Moretti's on it, we're in fucking trouble. What's up, Chris Court? Chris the Judge Court. What's going on, my bro? You know? My man Good Ramon says, "Oh, Castro is a beast. I'm watching the fight. Yep, on Smart TV, no doubt. Enjoy, guys. It is fight night." T-Mac says, "It's not about old school or new school. It's simple. Canelo only takes one-sided fights." Ah ha ha! Damn. Yeah. That's why I call him Truth Mac. Go ahead, boy. Tell the motherfuckers a thing or two, kiddo. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this motherfucker, it's not about that. He's right. The greatest. What's good, brother? No doubt. Welcome to your home, dog. What's good? You know, it's the truth what this man spit here. Sanctus says, Antonio, that body shot pick was prominent in the Bones Adams versus Paulie Ayala first fight. I never seen someone land as many body shots as Adams landed on Ayala. And still lost. Wow. Yeah, bro. Gimmicks in boxing. You know, Antonio says, you do know I wasn't around in the 80s, right? I'm probably the youngest one in here, but I know boxing isn't great as it used to be. Oh, no doubt, brother. No doubt, brother. Greater Rome says, he's a weight bully. Makes no sense. Yup, it don't. It doesn't. Ron says, Castro is 3-0 and 3 KOs now. All right, so Castro seems to have won that fight. and has now moved up from 3-0 with 3 KOs. Congratulations to you. May you flourish in the next fight. You have a long way to go, kid. You know what I mean? But and I mean, I do respect both of these guys because anything can happen in that ring as to your life being cut short, from a punch and shit. I do respect them. I just don't respect fighters that say this or anybody else, fight fans, boxing advocates, anybody. I don't respect you if you're saying this. I'm saying though, it's right that they do pay these fighters, enough money, a lot of money, even though regardless who they're fighting. So you mean to tell me that the guys from PBC who are fighting nobodies are getting 1.2, $1.5 million, which was as much money as motherfuckers were getting to be on pay-per-view to fight the champ in the fucking 80s and 90s. And I know this is the 80s and 90s, but there is foundation, so you must follow foundation. Because if you don't follow foundation, you're fucking lost. What are you fucking gonna build on? Boxing wasn't made yesterday. It wasn't made in this era. It was made in many eras, many centuries ago. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? This is a full contact sport. Why put the fucking gloves on if you want these motherfuckers to be soft with each other? What the fuck is wrong with you? All these fucking exhibition fights, all this Floyd Mayweather, fuck you and your politics. Jake Paul and your fucking brother, fuck you motherfucking YouTubers. Why don't you fight real boxers? Fight real boxers. Fight real boxers. Fight real boxers or somebody from the MMA that's boxing based, like Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone Woodley will fuck you up, Jake Paul. Take that fight, please. And after that, get the fuck off of boxing. Get the fuck out of boxing, dog. Get the fuck out of boxing. Please. All of you YouTube motherfuckers, get out. Just get the fuck out. And then y'all trying to respect Teofimo. This is why I don't respect motherfuckers, bro. I'm on a different level. Y'all can respect and suck Teofimo's nuts. I'm going to say fuck Teofimo. He lost me as soon as his father opened his fucking mouth and he didn't want to give Lomachenko no fucking rematch. That shit is pussy. Running it back, not running it back, that's pussy. And on top of all of that, you're going to come out and say, oh, this fucking YouTube boxing is fucking whack. But then because Trilla signed you and because Trilla fucks with these guys, all of a sudden, you sucking their dick now. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You fucking contradicting ass fucking little fucking gnome. You boxing gnome, you. Fuck you. It's the fucking, exactly, Bruce. It's the fucking hurt business, bro. I'm tired of this fucking more money and less punishment. More money, no activity, less activity. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I think UFC fighters should be getting paid the same as fucking boxers, bro. Because they put in more work. You can see motherfuckers get hurt there. There ain't no holding back there. There ain't no fixing. There ain't no gimmicks. There ain't no nothing. There ain't no sanctioning bodies trying to get in the fucking. It's just one nigga, a couple of other heads, making sure that this shit stays what? Full contact, blood, gore. You don't like it, you can't cancel me, you never will. But boxing, for some reason, has become a real fucking maxi padded. No disrespect to any women, no disrespect, but this has become a maxi padded sport, dog. Regardless, there's women in the sport. The women are fighting more realer than the fucking men. I will say this again. The women are fighting more realer than the fucking men. Isn't this a bitch? You've got a welterweight in a woman by the name of fucking Cecilia Brecas, who's fully unified and undisputed. Why can't we get this in the men division? Y'all niggas are acting the way these women should be acting. Like divas. And it's all coming from PBC. And it's all coming from PBC. It's coming from these people who are by themselves now and think that their name is bigger than the sport. Let me tell, even Muhammad Ali knew his name is not greater than boxing. Boxing made him great. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, you fucking jackass. Whoever's fucking trying to argue this, boxing made Ali. You know why? Ali didn't grow up just throwing hands. He had to learn the sport. When you learn a sport and you get better at it, you advanced it. It made you, you stupid son of a bitches. What is it you don't understand? Then you got, oh, we'll fight Rob Saunders. We'll fight Rob Saunders. These guys are young. That's when they're supposed to fight, you stupid fucking horse nose, coke taking motherfucker by the name of Angel Garcia, you stupid motherfucker. You fucked up your son's fucking whole career, dog, by lying to him. And this is what's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. So this is why I just said, bro, just support the guys that are really fighting. Support the guys that you look. I feel sorry for Demetrius Andre. This man has been calling all these guys out since he started, son. Why is it that nobody can actually see that this man is really real? And you know what's fucked up about the LDBC, the LDBC? That this is a black man, and they don't respect him because they're too busy fucking gooch licking the Charlos. Exactly, Chris Carr. Kind of homo faggoty shit was that? Got your hat. Got your hat. That's as gay as hated it. Remember that shit from In Living Color? Hated it. Them two movies for men niggas? Hated it. Nigga, YouTube there coming up to Floyd Mayweather. Got your hat. And then everybody want to make a big spectacle. Oh, he sunned you. He took your hat. Really? Really? Because when he took his hat, and for that stupid childish act, he got his ass beat like a man by like 20 motherfuckers, and he deserved it. He deserved that shit. So while your niggas are out here, got your hat, we're over here telling you, hated it, because it fucking sucks. Floyd Mayweather looked like a fucking Klingon, bro. Nigga, go back. Bro, shave your hair off. You look like a fucking Klingon, dog. You look like a straight fucking Klingon. Ach, chak, manach, ach. Fuck you doing, dog? What are you doing? But motherfuckers like this, like Floyd Mayweather, is exactly why boxing is a circus. Motherfuckers can get TUEs. Motherfuckers can go through anything. And now Canelo's the reason why motherfuckers can take clenbuterol all the fuck they want. And when it comes up, oh, that's not the league. Motherfuckers can have, let's just say if the reading was 100 milligrams in their fucking body, enough to fucking, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, how are you stupid, real outrageous fucking Canelo fans, the extremes, not understanding that this nigga was at his own weight division, 155, bro. Really walking around 175, 180. He stood at 155, bro, like a pussy. But he was on clenbuterol. It kept him in shape. They caught him with it. That answered everybody's question. How the fuck is this nigga stay staying at 155 and he ain't going to one? He fucking took clenbuterol to duck niggas at 160 at the time, especially a Gennady Golovkin that he just handed over to WBC. This is what happened. Look at it. Go back and don't take my word for it. I'm only recalling the events that had occurred. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. All you GGG fans, don't be mad at GGG. Be mad at Loeffler. Loeffler's the one that threw your man to the dog. See, because if they were able to lower the clenbuterol levels for Canelo, then in that GGG fight, the second one, this nigga was octane fueled. So he was fuel octane fucking straight clenbuterol. My man had clenbuterol chews. That's right. Get Canelo's clenbuterol chews. Also in carne asada flavors. Made from possum pussy secretions and fucking octopus nuts. That's right. You want to cut weight. You want to make weight at the division that you don't belong in. You want to squeeze into them pants. Get Canelo's clenbuterol chews. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy, dog. The man is crazy. My man Chet, what's going on, brother? Like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying, Chet? Like, this is why I tell people who always talk about Floyd Mayweather being the greatest. Fuck you. All you got to do is use your fucking eyes, bro. After, or should I say, he went straight to the WWE, did that Big Show match, kicked it with fucking Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon gave him the fucking tools on how to do it with the system of boxing. Make yourself the bad guy. Make yourself the main guy. And then what happened? And then what happened? You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second, guys. So, if you take a good look at it, just look at it. All of a sudden, he had a persona. Money Mayweather, I'm the bad guy, I'm robbing the bank, right? Then he had a little help with the hip-hop crowd with 50 cents, right? Then everything was WWE drama. Oh, my God. Floyd Mayweather, 50 cents, beef. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Floyd Mayweather hits his mother. Oh, I mean, his baby's mama. Oh, shit, right? I mean, yo, all fucking circus act. All fucking theatrics. And everybody he would fight was either coming up from weight classes, was already fucking tarnished, but he never fought a young black fighter. Never gave him the opportunity, bro. If y'all want to throw Berto in there, who was 31, 32 at the time, that doesn't count. When Keith Thurman was ranked one, what did he do? Like a bitch, threw Errol Spence Jr. in front of him. And what did Errol Spence Jr. say? Get a strap. Keith Thurman got the strap, and then Keith Thurman started that shit to Terrence Bud Crawford. As a matter of fact, Spence and Thurman told Crawford, "You need a strap." I mean, people really love to turn the truth around to the way they see it when it's the way the reality is. Like, what I'm saying is pure fucking fact. This is what's happening in boxing. And the footage, if you lower the volume and don't listen to nobody speak and watch with your eyes, you will see that my narration right now goes with exactly what's going on. This is exactly why I'm asking people to donate to the channel so I'm able to get programs to get a faster fucking computer. We're almost there because I'm matching whatever's thrown. So I can edit these things and I can start making these fucking movies, these little short documentaries on how boxing was fucking destroyed. I'm going to be the only one doing it. And if I catch anybody out there, now that I said it, fucking biting my idea, if anybody comes out with any documentary on how boxing was destroyed, understand, y'all bit my shit and I'm going to come after you. And it's going to be a nonstop assassin, a nonstop fucking assault of me fucking you up on here. That's exactly why I'm doing this, because I there's certain equipments right now, bro. I in the house, bro, my wife, kids, sister-in-law, nephews, nieces. I got my fucking grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love this shit here. And if you guys want to progress this, I'll meet you halfway. I will match. And I've been doing that. And I have people that have been donating left and right. And I'm going to drop the link too. Whatever you can drop, it's good. Don't worry about it. If you drop $2, I'll drop fucking $5. If you drop 50, I'll drop a 50 along with it. That's 100. Boom, it goes out. And now, last time I read it was 1,392. Right now, I'm on 1,500, son. We're almost there. So, you know what I mean? This is exactly what I want to do. I want to make these boxing documentaries and show you exactly where the fuck it's at. I'm going to make 2 of them. Exactly where boxing failed and what I just said now. Gimmicks in boxing. And I'm going to show you all the gimmicks. Even Canelo's fucking Kovalev victory. Everything. Everything. This nigga's fighting Kirkland when he should have been fighting somebody else at the time. Canelo was a cherry picker too, and still is. The only reason why he's choosing to fight Billy Joe Saunders right now is because Billy Joe Saunders has been inactive for a long time. And this is the problem. I can't say nobody is the real deal. I can't. Except for those that are fighting. Spence Jr. should have already had this fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. Since he's A-side, right? Since he's the man, right? How come he hasn't made this fight? But yeah, he decides to fight Mikey Garcia, a fucking dude who doesn't belong at 147, but really belonged at 135, 140. Really? That's something magnificent. That really puts Spence Jr. on the top. But yeah, he's scared to fight the man, right? Because let me tell you something. This is why y'all can't disrespect Sugar Ray Leonard or add any of these pussies next to him or even compare. Sugar Ray Leonard took care of business early with Tommy Hearns. early. Him and Tommy Hearns early. These niggas fought at a young age, and they fought 3 times. They fought at a young fucking age, dog. They got it on. But yet you got motherfuckers, fathers from PVC talking about, yeah, wait until they fight when they're old. Nigga, when they fought when they were old, that was a boring fight. These motherfuckers had nothing in the gas tank. You never put fighters to fight each other after their prime, bro. You let them fight while they're young or fighting. They can fight young and then fight in their prime again. And maybe we can have a third war when they're on their way out. But as far as I want to see motherfuckers who are supposed to fight when they're young meet up, and especially when they're in their prime. But we're being robbed at primes here. We're being robbed at primes here. You show me a fight in this era between two prime fighters. Go ahead. I'll wait. Yep, exactly. Nobody can come up with any of fighters in this era who are at their prime meeting each other. What are you gonna say? Spence Jr. and fucking Garcia? No. Spence Jr. and Sean Porter? No. I mean, none. But now, Spence Jr. and Crawford. Crawford's 30. Spence Jr. is what, 25, 20? It's time. It is time. No ifs, ands, buts, maybes. It's time for these motherfuckers to get it on. Jessica, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. You know? Now let's talk about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is another gimmick. First of all, you don't call yourself a king until you've closed a division or you fought and beat everybody who was ranked #1 to fight you for your title, or you were ranked #1 and you beat the champ, dog, and you beat the shit out of every fucking killer, every formidable opponent in your division. And then if you're moving up, every formidable opponent in that division. And then after that, right, along the line, you know, gaining titles. But you do not call yourself a king in this fucking sport until you've actually accomplished something that's actually making it on some big fucking, this dude is a fucking king. Mike Tyson's a fucking king. Roy Jones Jr. is a fucking king. Sugar Ray Leonard, a fucking king. Roberto Duran, a fucking king. Monzon, a fucking king. These niggas? No. Mike from Boston, what's going on, bro? Hope everything's all right, bro. Just Antonio says anxiety isn't a mental issue. Exactly. Changed my mind. Garcia just doesn't want to fight. Garcia, look, this is what I said last time when we was in the car and I was driving with you guys when I made it live. It seems like when he got put down in that fight for the first time, and then he saw that he was having problems. I know he said to himself, yo, it's only going to get harder from here. There are going to be other guys that are going to be much better than this motherfucker. Why do you think he don't want to take the fight with Devin Haney? Now, as much as you guys say, oh, Devin Haney, who the fuck is he? Well, Devin Haney's the same guy that a lot of these guys don't want to fight that got titles. Devin Haney's right, because as soon as they seen him training with Mayweather, what happened? He became a threat. Oh, shit. Hold up. Mayweather's training this kid? What? Bro, I was there for a couple of them. I was there for a couple of people, you know, with their reactions. What's up, Boon Man? DT3, the Boon Man. What's going on, baby? Reaper Gang in the fucking building. MBBC, no doubt. No doubt. Boon Gang, no doubt, guys. Represent. Everybody go check out DT3, the Boon motherfucking Man. Go check out his channel. My man will hit you with fucking truth bombs that'll fucking disintegrate a fucking distance of here to fucking Colorado. And I'm in Florida. Yeah, that's pretty far. Go check out my man. Jeff says, seems like a lot of people say they got mental issues when they get sad. Heads up, life gets sad and hard. Yup, and it's always mental issues. Listen, just chilling, my brother Boone, man. Just chilling, man. Glad you on the live, kiddo. Right, so God bless the family too, man. Enjoy the fights tonight. And if you're gonna go live after the fight, I'm coming to your house, dog. I'm coming to your house virtually, baby. So I see it like this, my people. I see it like this. Is Canelo a good fighter? Yes. Is Canelo a real fighter? Yes. But has Canelo actually, besides Floyd Mayweather, been in a ring where somebody's going to hit him like Floyd Mayweather, but possibly concuss him like a Bivol would? Joshua, what's going on, Mr. Little John? I hope you're good, man. Bless you, brother. Bless you. Javi Go, what's good, brother? Javi. No, I'm saying T-Mac says, can we stop MMA versus boxers? Yes, please. Yes. No more hybrid boxing, please. Please, yes. Yes. No more hybrid boxing, please. We know how MMA strike games are not on the same level as professional boxing. Yes. Please, can we stop this shit, dog? Yes, T-Mac. Yes. Bro, I'm side by side with you on that, bro. With my motherfucking saber. I'm serious. Can we stop this hybrid boxing shit, bro? This is why I hate Floyd Mayweather, man. Okay? Now, what's fucked up here is that when MMA took in fighters like Ray Mercer went in there and actually did something. Twice. That was it. Then motherfuckers tried, and then they stopped it. Now it's reversed now? Now it's reverse. Now it's on some reverse shit. Okay. Listen, I can understand on how you wanna switch the I know how you wanna reverse and switch the roles with MMA and boxing, but at the same time, if you reverse and switch the roles on MMA and boxing, wouldn't it be a contradiction on both sports? On behalf of both sports? Because you got both sports trying to get it in with each other, but then at the same time, you got both sports not really succeeding at it. These exhibition fights, these motherfuckers are not gonna succeed at shit, but just making their money. You know what I'm saying? That's all they have. That's all they're gonna have. That's all they're gonna fucking have. Niggas gotta understand. Like you can't have MMA going up against fighters in a boxing ring, and you can't have a boxer going into a fucking MMA ring because the boxer loses in MMA. I mean, Ray Mercer proved me wrong when I'm saying this, but look what happened to him afterwards. This is what I'm because after that, it just started getting harder for boxers to come in, and they just got fucked up. Now, MMA fighters, mixed martial artists are coming into boxing, and they're getting fucked up. So it's like it don't work. But you fucking sick fucking fans that don't know shit about boxing want to come over and say, oh, maybe that'll work. Listen, McGregor, Mayweather. That I said, get the fuck out of here. A lot of you motherfuckers ate it up. Bro, I laughed at that shit, and so did the real fight fans. You know why? Because it fucking sucks. Now, if you want to impress me, make a kumite. Make a kumite. Make a kumite. Make a boxer, then have a fucking wrestler, then have a fucking a jiu-jitsu striker. All right, mix it up. But now when you put a motherfucker where you take away his legs and his elbows and all he could do is fucking box and he can't do shit but just punch, and that's something that he really don't do when he was really actually fighting in UFC. What advantage is that? Like, get the fuck out of here. But people love this shit. People that don't know shit about nothing. People that used to go to the gladiator, to the Colosseums back in the days where the gladiators used to fight each other. And they didn't know what the fuck the strikes were. They didn't know what the fuck nothing was. They just wanted to see somebody die. That's all these guys want to do. See somebody get concussed unfairly. Not me. I can't stand that unfair shit. I can't stand that unfair shit. You know what I mean? Mark says Haney and Stevenson will be the top dogs of this era. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Mark says, I truly believe Gervonta Davis will wax Teofimo Lopez. Nah, I doubt that, bro. I doubt that, Mark. It's just an opinion. I understand. No doubt. But no, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see Teofimo's too fast and he's got too much footwork for Tank. As a matter of fact, Teofimo would touch Tank more than Tank would touch Teofimo. Trust me when I say that. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the thing that Teofimo's been calling Tank out. That I'll give him. And Teofimo's, call outs are real. I will say that. I just don't like the way he's going. And this Kambosos fight, don't be surprised if he loses, because this guy is on some Rocky 3 shit, where he just started training not really seriously. I mean, it's a rumor going around that this shit might be pushed back now, right? It seems to me that he wasn't ready. It seems to me that he needs to focus a little bit more and train a little bit harder. Because as much as y'all can say Kambosos ain't shit, Kambosos ain't get to that level to fight this nigga for no reason. Right? And the same people that are doubting motherfuckers are the same people that are saying it's boxing. Anything can happen when it comes to their fighters, but why not use it all around? You fucking contradicting ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Not you, Mark. Chris says the commission should force the different promotions to work together to get undisputed in all divisions. Yes. Yes, Chris. Eddie says, put Floyd in the cage. Floyd would be paralyzed easily. Floyd ain't a tough fighter. Yup, rough and tough fighter. He isn't. Them fighters pre-90s was way, hell yeah, more MMA caliber kind of guys compared to guys last 15, 16 years. That's facts, bro. So this is what I'm saying. Like my man Antonio says, all this can be solved if we have one governing body ruling over boxing. This is what I said. Look, I'm gonna go through this one more time. Right? Right? I'm gonna go through this one more time. This is how boxing could be fixed. But before I do that, I want to show you exactly how they are pulling the veil over your eyes. Okay? This is what they do. WBC calls themselves a sanctioning body. But then they go and they make a title called a franchise belt. Okay. Okay. There's a problem though. There's a problem. If you're a sanctioning body, how can you be a franchise? Because as far as I'm concerned, a franchise is something like Major League Baseball where they have several different teams with merchandise, with backers, right? And owners. And they're able to distribute and sell themselves. Henceforth, coming a franchise, bringing in more money. What's happening here is boxing so many years ago had so many potentials for having the promotions. See, because if you look at boxing, I'm gonna trust me, man. This is what I'm gonna let you in my mind right now. You've got the promotions. You had Top Rank, you had Don King Promotions, right? Lou Duva, right? You got all them promotions out there. Golden Boy, Backroom. They have their fighters. These are stables, aka teams, right? Major League Baseball, you got Yankees, Mets, the Orioles, the Padres, right. Franchises, right? Right. At that time, the WBC, once they put the belt in a franchise or a stable, then they become a fucking part of that franchise, not a full franchise. Because remember, they're still a sanctioning body. But since that champion of that franchise, whether it's a top ranked fighter from the top ranked stable or top ranked franchise, has fucking won that title, then that title has become franchised. But instead, what they're doing to you guys is they're saying we're already a franchise. Really, wear the shirts of your fighters. You WBC don't have a stable. You don't have fighters. You just have belts. Just because you have belts in different fucking it doesn't make you a franchise because they're not teams. They're not stables. They're promotions. If you would take away the promotions and put the word stable or something as to team, Top Rank, and make yourself a fucking franchise and have the government look under it where no more testing negative on shit unless, and if you do, heavy penalization, but these guys don't want to do it. You know why? This is why. Because all boxing would draw so much fucking money and these promoters wouldn't be making what they're making fucking now. So it's really the promoters and the sanctioning bodies as well before the promoters. Because the sanctioning bodies will charge you $300,000 to $800,000 every 3 to fucking 6 months for a title you're holding. If you don't believe me, ask Miguel fucking Cotto. That's why he dropped the fucking WBA, because he was paying $400,000 every 3.5 months just to keep that fucking title. So yeah, this shit can be fixed, but they won't do it. That's why I got my man Sanctus' quote up there. Nope, they won't. You see that? You see that, boys and girls? You see that? And this is why a motherfucker like myself, bringing this longevity and experience onto here, regardless, I'm not kicking it with it, because I can do stats, I can do history, but what the fuck for? Nobody's paying attention. So we got to go with the truth. And I've been the first nigga on here with it, and I'm so fucking happy. It's everybody else too, man, that's fucking out there just basically skinning motherfuckers alive. Because the truth is needed. Anybody who wants to donate to the channel and help me try to make these documentaries as quickly as possible, anything would fucking help. And after the donations, or should I say after the goal is met, which is 3,000, I'm at 1,500. And that's because I've matched everything that everyone has put. And I will continue to do that. The goal is 3,000, and that's to get everything. And the software is, the softwares are going to be, programs are going to be given to me by Mark Unrivaled as well as OG Boogie. So, you know, let's get this going, man. Let's get your channel up and running, and let's get these serious documentaries and the truth out there on boxing going. So tonight we've got this fight. The undercard looks pretty good, but we got this fight here, and this is the fight that everybody supposedly all of a sudden now has been waiting for. It's a bunch of bullshit. Nobody was really waiting for Billy Joe Saunders to want to fight Canelo. Y'all niggas can stop this shit now. I'm tired of these fucking fake ass fans sometimes that come out here. Oh, I can't wait for it. I couldn't wait for this shit to happen. No bullshit. I couldn't wait for this shit to happen 6 years ago, 5 years ago, bro. 4 years ago. It's too late. So it's too late to apologize. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Court. Yes, Mr. Court. It is insane. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly why he dropped that belt. You don't believe me? Type in Miguel Cotto drops WBA, right? Back in Ellie Setback News and everybody else. Bro, I've been here for a while, bro. I'm going on 10 years, bro. I've been on here in August, I'll be going on 10 years. I've been here for a long time, guys. I've been here for a long time, doing a lot of fucking research, pulling a lot of motherfuckers out of the yard, son. But some motherfucker named some motherfucker and some other motherfucker named some motherfucker and another motherfucker whose hairline's behind his fucking armpits won't come on here and try to check this nigga. You crazy, son. You better stay over there with your tight ass fucking bra, nigga. Come over here, you get your ass beat. Word up. Oh, I'll virtually hurt you. Don't fucking come over here, son. None of you motherfuckers, bro. I will sit you on my lap and tell you a story about a sport by the name of boxing that once ruled this fucking world and the mind of each and every motherfucking alpha male out there. And it was taken over by beta bitches like y'all. My man Sanctus says WBC stopped being a true sanctioning body when their greed got them sued by, yup, $40 million, brother. Yep, damn near left them bankrupt. Yep. He sued them motherfuckers for $40 million because he was ranked and they took his fucking ranking away. These are facts. You can tell I'm telling the truth. Thank you, Sanctus, for that testimony. So niggas who don't believe me, I'm not going to tell you to suck my nuts, but you can go suck somebody else's fucking shiitake tipped cock. Shiitake mushroom tit cock, son, because I, for one, am not gonna fucking kneel down or fucking take a knee and say, you know what? Yes, the heroes of PBC and every black fighter and every other fighter out there that's European, that has a European racist as well, I'm gonna fucking bend the knee. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, Canelo's the best fucking Canelo's the best. Listen, put Canelo now if we had a time machine against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You tell me who would have wound up being the fucking best the best Mexican fighter. Because nothing that Canelo Alvarez has done, even being four-time Divi champ, which we all know is fucking gimmick, nothing any of these motherfuckers in this era do will ever surpass what the greats have done. These niggas take too many shortcuts. Too many fucking shortcuts. Way too many shortcuts. Motherfuckers want to be added onto Armstrong. If anybody deserves to be in this era, deserves to be compared to any great as to Armstrong or anyone else, it's Manny Pacquiao. And only the ones that disagree with me are the ones that are gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here. He did that shit with steroids." You're a stupid motherfucker if you believe that. You're also the type to believe a woman who calls rape. Come to find out, she never got raped, but you were a simp. That's exactly what you are. You're a simp for the fibs of boxing, you motherfuckers. My man Antonio says true because I have a book talking about how the sanctioning bodies rankings are rigged. Exactly, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for your testimony, my brother. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I haven't lied on this thing for 9 years, dog. I have not lied to any of y'all for 9 years, and even to the new guys that have sub, bro. Go check me out then. All my 2,900, soon going on 3,000, bro. That's 9 years of work, bro. 9 years of telling the truth. As Sanctus, everything that I have said has come to fruition. The casuals versus the hardcores. All of these sanctioning bodies are soon gonna fucking start making other fucking trinkets and other belts in order to get more money. And I said that right after Miguel Cotto dropped his because I found, you know what I'm saying? They started making a Wachata belt for fucking the GGG Canelo fight. Then they were trying to say that it was going to be in contention, and then since there was backlash on it by us real fans, they didn't. They pulled it out of contention, so they made it a commemorative fucking title. The WBC should make a peanut butter and the best peanut butter and jelly fucking sandwich title, son. They should also make a fucking title for the best fucking worn fucking tight jeans, nigga. I mean, they also need to make a title for the best rocket launch, nigga. I mean, they right now they're making titles that have nothing to do with fucking boxing. What the fuck does a franchise belt have to do with anything? And now I hear tonight there's another belt made to be commemorative. Bro, stop wasting gold. Stop wasting platinum. Stop killing fucking animals for the leather, dog. Just stop it. I don't give a fuck about drug cartels. I don't give a fuck about connections that Suleiman and De La Hoya got. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because to tell you the truth, bro, to tell you the truth, none of that shit really matters. And once you figure out, you can kill motherfuckers like me and come get us killed or whatever. The whole point is you would have martyred us and the truth would have been told, and you will never be looked at the same to the point where you probably finish yourself. Soon it'll be our time. It'll be our time for the truth tellers, bro, because it already is. The problem here is that since we're in an era where everything that's a lie is being pushed as the truth, that's exactly what's wrong with a lot of stupid motherfuckers. But you guys here at hashtag Come Back to Boxing are blessed by the Lord up above simply because I pray for you guys so you guys can fucking stay conscious. Because while the world ended in 2012, us motherfuckers stood conscious and woke up to a brand new fucking world. A brand new world where it was like, where the fuck am I? How is it that motherfuckers are acting this way? But I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Otherwise than that, you guys enjoy the fights tonight, man. It was a pleasure coming on here and sharing the truth with y'all. If anybody has a problem with what I'm saying, rewind this, get your pencil and pad, write down what I wrote and quoted that I said if you don't believe me, and do the research. Don't call me an asshole, a liar, or anything like that, or I don't know shit about boxing without you doing your homework as to what the fuck I said. Because a lot of you motherfuckers will see that what I'm saying is pure fucking truth, bro. I'm not feeding your birdseed. I'm feeding your steaks with fucking potatoes. Otherwise than that, man, God bless each and every one of y'all. Enjoy the fights. I'll be on after the fights tonight, man. God bless. Stay vigilant. And remember, gain more knowledge in order to become more wiser. Peace.